I'm super high, so like I keep fucking everything up.
What the fox is up, fam? I am the Fax Fox, and today we're checking out posts from r/NotHowDrugsWork. It should get
Trippy?
it hurt me almost as much to say that as it will for you guys to hear that. All right, fam. The first post that we are looking at today is Not How CBD Works from Tampax Pearl. Thank you, Tampax Pearl, for posting this. The image straight up. So my girl gets to try her first CBD edible tonight. Lol. And here soon, we gonna try fucking whilst high. He's got them Herb Honey Organics CBD candies, 100 milligrams, 20 milligrams per candy, strawberry flavored. My friend, I have some very bad news for you. Other than maybe a placebo effect because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, you're not going to get high from CBD. CBD is not the psychotropic ingredient in marijuana, and some marijuana has virtually no CBD in it and is pretty much all THC. You can't get high off CBD because it doesn't do that. Anti-anxiety is one thing it might do. Anti-inflammatory is another thing it might do.
I'm super high, so like I keep fucking everything up.
But yeah, you're not getting high from CBD candies. You need THC to get high, and then it's even when you eat it, it's different. There's another I keep wanting to say compound. I don't think that's the word. If you know the proper term, because it's not compound. I keep saying compound, and that's not what I want to say. There's another word I'm thinking of, and that's not what it is, but I'm saying compound.
I sound like an absolute idiot.
But let me know in the comments what the correct term is so that I know for next time, and then maybe I don't look like an idiot. It'll be thanks to you guys that watch these videos and let me know what the actual term was. So yeah, CBD, he's not gonna get high. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, bro. Might get a placebo effect, but that's all you're gonna get from that.
CBD gummies.
Okay, so this story, all in all, I feel like is something that belongs on r/NotHowDrugsWork, and it's a pretty funny story because this guy thinks he's gonna get high off CBD. So I'm gonna upvote that. That definitely has reason to be upvoted. All right, our next post is by Atomic Blonde. Great username snag up there, because wasn't that like a really popular movie? I didn't see Atomic Blonde, I'm not gonna lie. Was it any good? Did anybody see it? Should I have seen it? I still feel like it's a great username grab at Atomic Blonde. I just have to say. The post itself, I once did a bunch of LSD and held my crush and his friends hostage at gunpoint for an entire night. I locked him in a threatened his friends, and repeatedly told him how in love with him I was. My brain went back to like 7 minutes in heaven, but like that's like the 7 minutes in hell version of it because you've got a gun to your head. It's a pretty funny story, all in all. I feel like that's hilarious. I feel like that's something that could totally happen. Somebody who's already got some kind of mental condition, and then you tag on that they have this crush, and then they take the LSD, and then reality kind of changes. They see things differently. And for everybody, that's going to be a different experience. So I feel like this is a legit story.
I don't know why this is on Not How Drugs Work, because that can be completely how drugs work.
Not how drugs work? I disagree. Kind of how drugs work. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Like, do you think that's does that post belong in the top, like 2.5K upvotes? Do you believe that belongs in Not How Drugs Work? Like, that wouldn't happen if somebody took LSD? That seems like a legit story to me. I'm going to downvote this. Let's get on to another post. So this one's posted by Borax. I once had a professor slam a thermos down on his desk and say to us, "There's more pressure in my sinuses right now than there is at the bottom of the sea. This thing's full of NyQuil. I'm going to drink it while I teach. And when your heads are replaced by swirling rainbows, I will cancel the rest of class." The class ended up being 17 minutes long. So again, this is on Not How Drugs Work, and I'm like, not up with the times. I don't know if NyQuil's what it used to be, but at one point in time,
100%.
You pound back some NyQuil, you are gonna get fucked up. You definitely could get that from NyQuil. So again, another post just doesn't feel like it belongs here on Not How Drugs Work. And I've got to do what I've got to do, fam. I've got to do what's right. And I got to downvote that shit 100%. Now, I'm not going to justify this teacher's actions. Kind of seems like they shouldn't be teaching. I understand you're sick. That's why you call in sick and they hire a substitute. And then the kids torture that substitute. The natural order of things. Let's move on. So this is posted by DatPro1102. Tetrahydrocannabinol, or THC, is the mind-altering ingredient found in cannabis. Normal skunk in the UK contains up to 15% THC, while the USA strains can be up to 70%. Bullshit! Who wrote this? Please. Maybe if it's a distillate, but not their actual flowers and buds. And to my knowledge, the highest they get is around that 35% mark. 70% is like your distillate range, like your rosins and your shatters, your vapes. This is definitely not how drugs work.
It's definitely not how drugs work.
So, so like the person who wrote this obviously doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about. So this is not vote, fam. Again, I want to know in the comments what you guys think about these posts. So hit me up in the comments. Let me know what your favorite post was. Let me know if you agree with my decision to upvote or downvote a post on Not How Drugs Work. But I feel like this one belongs here. So our next post is from DarkShadowghoul. Took 5 tabs of acid. First time doing it ever. And my friend gave me a bunch of acrylic paint. Painted it with my fingers, tripping out of my mind. Also, I'm colorblind. And don't work with abstract work at all. I can't say words apparently. I only have ever done drawing. Thought this was pretty wacky. 5 tabs for first time, like a tab, okay. So usually with LSD or acid, you're gonna talk about micrograms. And so when you're talking about tabs, it's when they put it into like a paper and then they perforated the paper. With that, I don't know if there's actually a precise measured micrograms, but I believe, and somebody can correct me in the comments, I love being corrected, please correct me. I love to be corrected if I'm wrong. But I believe a tab generally around 100 micrograms. So now we're talking about she took 500 micrograms. Now I've heard a standard dose can be anywhere from 100 to 300 and 500 micrograms. And there's no case that I know of technically overdosing on LSD. Not that I know of. So 5 tabs of acid first time under supervision of somebody who clearly knew what they were doing seems legit. 500 micrograms, completely believable. Now maybe these tabs were higher. Maybe they were lower. Maybe they were only 50 microgram tabs. I don't know, because all they say is take 5 tabs. For this to be like on Not How Drugs Work, I feel like, you know what? No, fuck you. This is definitely how drugs could work. And by the way, that fucking painting looks amazing. Would hang on wall. 10 out of 10. This is, I gotta say this is a downvoter, because this doesn't belong on Not How Drugs Work. It just doesn't. If you're enjoying, if you agree with me, hit that like button, fam. This is the first time I've asked. I'm just gonna ask this once right now and then once again at the end. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed the content so far. Let's downvote this bitch because it doesn't belong on Not How Drugs Work. Our next post is by Pizam16. Just Not How Shrooms Work. So I can't believe I got the runs my first time trying shrooms. That's believable. I've definitely gotten the runs doing shrooms.
Oh, my stomach!
And you paint the toilet brown. Or green sometimes. The odd occasion red, but then you gotta go see a doctor. Oh well, at least I'm not hallucinating. That kind of sucks. You got some bad shrooms, dude. Oh wait. Oh, ha 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 ha! He's sitting in the middle of the street, fam. He's hallucinating that he's in the bathroom on shrooms. The punchline misses me because like it's just so far off from how shrooms work. This is like a legit Not How Drugs Work post. Some people might look at this and argue it's just a joke, man. But it's more so propaganda because there's people who are going to look at this and think that the artist's taken shrooms and like knew that this is how shrooms worked and drew the cartoon based on that. And it makes people believe that this could happen on shrooms, which, fam, it can't. If this happens to you on shrooms, there's something else going on. Maybe you're sleepwalking. I don't know. I'm not a drug expert here, but I can tell you that shrooms won't do that. It'd be funny if it weren't misrepresenting the drug. Shrooms are now being shown in studies to be a cure for PTSD, or at least a treatment for PTSD. Well, I don't know if cure is the correct word. In my opinion, and from my experiences, just not how shrooms work. Fam, this one's an upvote. That's not how drugs work. It's not. That's a good amount of posts. That's a good amount of content. But let me know in the comments if you enjoyed, if you agreed, if you disagreed, if you would have upvoted, if you would have downvoted, if it belonged here on Not How Drugs Work. Here it comes. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. I've asked twice now. That's twice. And they're pretty close together, but still only asked twice. Please, just like the video. It's going to help the video, guys. Just help it, fam. Help the video grow. Help the channel grow. Help me grow. There, pandered. I did my pandering. Other than hit the subscribe button. Knock it out if you do so choose. I appreciate the support. It means a lot to me. It really does. Is there anything else I need you to do? No. I don't think there's anything else I need to pander to you for. If you can let me know in the comments if there's anything else I should be pandering for. I mean, I do have Patreon and stuff, so should I pander that as well? I feel like it's too early to pander that. But if you do want to support me, Patreon, link in the description, and the links to all these stories in the description.
I'm done.
I got nothing else to say other than I am the Fax Fox. Much love to all the fam who are watching this video to this point. Thank you so much for hanging in there this long. I love your faces to the moon and back. You know it's true. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Take care. I will see you in the next video. Cheers. And all sorts of other things. I'm just going to ramble on for this point.